What's going on, Pokemon League Championship fans? It's me, Mura, aka I'll see you guys. Welcome to week 10 of season 9. Sorry. It's been a wild week here. I am just a little bit out of surgery, so forgive me here. You know, just still recovering, so it takes some time. Uh, but I've got with me today the stream for week 10. So I am alone today. I don't think Zach is able to make it or not. If I'm not mistaken, he's not. So we are just going to run right through these because we're already streaming a day late, and they're not too terribly interesting this week. We have kind of a crazy week, lots of unrecordeds that didn't actually get like final screenshots or anything, but we can go over a few of them real quick. The first one that has 0 screenshots whatsoever is a forfeiture, unfortunately. They can happen later in the season. We're looking at a forfeiture of Jordan surrenders to Jay. So that's going to be a +3 for Jay and a -6 for Jordan. So we have that on the books. Unfortunately, they were not able to record anything or battle, so is what it is. Next, we have the unrecorded match of Simon versus Evan. So unfortunately, this one is not streamed. It's just screen caps. And we have Simon's team versus Evan's team right here. Evan really leaning into that Tatsugiri Dondozo combo. He's excited to get that. And then Simon just really getting used to his I'm sure it was his team here. He's got a pretty good handle of it so far. I think he's capable with it. He knows what he's doing. And he's really having a good bounce back the last couple weeks. So let's see, Simon versus Evan. We don't have a results, I don't think. Let me see if can't believe I would have forgotten to get that. I'm almost positive Simon sent it to me. I mean, no reason for him not to. Yeah, he did. Okay, let me cue this up real quick, guys. Sorry. Oh, I do have it. Why is it? Boop. Let me look for it again. Sorry, guys. Must be in front of these. Week 10 screen caps. Yeah. Do have it, yeah, for sure. Properties. Copy. Anyway, for whatever reason, it's not coming up with the results, so I'm not going to fuss with it too much longer here. For whatever reason, it's just not showing up. I'll just report it. So Simon ends up beating Evan by 2. So that's what happened in that match. Simon beat Evan. Again, not sure why it's not showing up here. It's really weird, but for whatever reason, it doesn't want to show. Yeah, still not showing. I just saved it again. Oh well. So that's going to bring us to our next match, which is unrecorded, unfortunately, and does not have a victory screen. That's going to be Brian versus Speakman. We do luckily have trainer cards for him. So these are beautiful handwritten trainer or drawn trainer cards by Speakman himself of Evan, Brian and Speakman battling, but their teams look like this. So we don't really need to talk about, we got kind of a sand team over here mixed with the Annihilate combo, and then we've got, Speakman, kind of a little bit of a trick room mixed core here. He really shifted his team over the last couple weeks. It's been interesting to see there have been a few pretty big moves over the last couple weeks between everybody. Let's see. So Speakman, first of all, let's record these results. Sorry guys if it's boring, but Speakman lost by 3 to Brian. So Brian takes a W and is going to move on in the season. Speakman at this point probably can't make it, unfortunately, with his score and the win-loss, but he still kind of has a chance, because if he can win out, I think he can maybe make it. If it depends on how people do above him, but like the win-loss matters more than the plus-minus ultimately. So he might have a chance, but I'm not 100% sure. But that's going to bring us to Ty and... Wow, you gotta be shitting me. That's hilarious. Ty and Grants, sorry. Which I have, but apparently they don't like. So we're gonna bear with me. I'm gonna remake at least the team and victory shot. Everybody knew stream today was gonna be bullshit. Save as. Yeah, whatever. Ty versus Grants. Yeah, we're gonna replace that file. And we're gonna grab their teams. For some reason it's not like in JPEG, I guess. So we're remaking them as PNGs. There we go. Teams. Alright guys, so this is Ty versus Grants' team. They had an interesting battle between each other. I know that Ty and Grants have gotten a lot of play against each other specifically. So they have a lot of practice battling each other. They play a lot in the scrims channel, which is awesome, obviously. Everybody loves having the scrims channel. And it's been really paying off for a lot of players. Ty has, like I said, had kind of a interesting play style recently, and he's been really picking up his W's. So Grants has also gotten a few W's. It's been really interesting to see. But let's see what the ultimate score was, and it looks like it was Ty winning by 5. So it was kind of a landslide victory there for Ty. It's unfortunate for Grants, and she has a tough opponent coming up in Aris, so that's a really rough one to have going in. But unfortunately, the last match, so congratulations, Ty. Sorry, Grants. Hopefully, you can pick it back up for the rest of the season and get there. The last match of the season, we also don't have a screen cap for because it wasn't provided. I think we have the results, but we don't have the screen cap, if I'm not mistaken. That would make sense, yeah. So it's Philip versus SB. So we don't have unfortunately, we don't have the screenshots for the teams. They both missed the screenshots when they went into the match, and unfortunately we weren't able to get those from them, so that sucked. But we luck out, and we do have the results. So Phil was nervous about this. He wasn't quite sure what to bring in, and you know, he just ended up leaning into his score, like his core trick, using the big stupid sloth and wheezing. So that was his core for a while, and he's been able to kind of rock it out. So let's see what we have as a result here. That's going to be SB beating Phil by 3. So that is a crappy loss. I mean, it's an average loss for Phil. I mean, not for Phil, for anybody, but it is a loss, unfortunately, which is crappy for him. SB does get the W, so congratulations to him. I know he's been having kind of a weird season. They were both fighting for that like spot that they're in right here, and hoping to maybe pass higher up in the ranks, which I think might actually happen here this time. So that's really cool. We might see some shifts on the standings. It's really tight, but unfortunately Phil takes the loss there, and now we just have the recorded matches, so thank God, right? We are just rocking these recorded matches now, so they should be good to go. Give me 1 second. And then should be able to pull. Nope. Okay. Well, we are going to add in our matches. Wow. We gotta reopen the matches, guys. So the first one is Jay Wade versus Brandon. Brandon finally got his capture card up and running, which is awesome. You love to see that. And his team looks something like this. Where is that? We're gonna delete this, trash, yes. And then replays. Oh no!